Hey there, good morning. This is Jeremiah from MoreDirectBooking.com, and it's a beautiful morning here in San Diego. The sun's coming out, the sky is clear and blue, the birds are singing on the valley, just having my first cup of coffee. So, what did I just do right there? I just gave you a picture of what my area is like. I gave you a sense of where I live. And that's exactly what you need to do when guests visit your hotel's website as well. Don't just talk about amenities, don't just talk about features. You need to give them a story that they can grab onto. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. We're going to focus on your guests and give them the stories they need to book, right? Makes sense. So, first of all, we're going to ask ourselves, who should we talk to, right? Who are your best guest segments? I was at the Rocket extended training, and Bonnie Buckheister was presenting, and she asked a room full of revenue managers, who is your most important guest segment? And only a few of the people had good answers, right? If people are getting lumped together into a general marketing strategy, that's not going to work because you're not telling the stories that each of those people need to take action. We're going to solve that in this video because you have a huge, there's a huge population of potential guests for your hotel. Unfortunately, if you're only targeting the people that are ready to book now, right? If your website is just a menu of options, it's a place to place an order, well, then you're only getting the third of people who are looking to book, right? This is the easy business. Maybe you're only getting 40% on your website and 60% through the OTAs, but those are the people who are hungry. They're ready to eat right now. Unfortunately, these are 1/3 of the visitors that are in the planning process. This is the business that you could get if you helped them plan. And this is the 1/3 of visitors that are in the dreaming phase. This is very unlikely business unless you help them dream. So, helping people plan, helping people dream is very, very important for standing out against the competition. So let's look at the competition really quickly. This is an example of what not to do, how not to tell stories and use pictures to capture guests' interest. I mean, the Wild Iris, I'm sure it's a great place. I'm sure the stay experience is beautiful and the service is exceptional. But if I'm not hungry, if I'm not looking to book right now, what's interesting about a staircase, right? Ooh, I can't wait till I walk up those stairs, right? I mean, seriously, there's not even a person at the reception. It's like, the day after tomorrow. So, what can we do to improve this? First of all, we need to start asking ourselves questions and finding out what really people are looking for, right? If you don't know who you're talking to, if you don't know what they need, want, and desire, it's pretty hard to get started. So let's ask what they want. So number one, do people come to your hotel for wedding parties? Is that what they want? Well, then your website headline should tell the story of, quote, a fairy tale wedding waiting for the little princess who's finally grown up and met her handsome prince. Right? That's a story. It's an idea. It's a complete idea. And somebody can take that, and even after they leave your website, they can remember it. It's not a description. It's a story. Number two, do you offer a newly remodeled business venue? Well, then lead with the promise that, quote, the most important business deal you've ever landed will be decided here. That's a great promise, and every person that's in business wants that deal. So that speaks to them. It speaks to what they want. Number three, is your hotel close to a family vacation destination? Well, then why not show a couple in front of a fireplace along with a quote, why are mommy and daddy kissing? Right? After all, getting away from the daily grind to rekindle romance is always a good reason for people to travel. I mean, travel is expensive, and people's homes are nice, right? They're not coming to stay with you just because of luxury. I mean, they have marble countertops at home, too. So the reason people are coming is to get away from the routine, the daily life routine, and spend some time together. Make it special. Tell a story about that. Tell a complete story, and give them the image that they can take away with them, and that will help you stand out against the competition. Here's a good example of that. Right away, this is telling a story. There's no doubt about that, right? Look at the headline. Do you remember that feeling of freedom and wonder you had as a child? It's still here. So for a family, they would like to take their children here, let their children experience these things. They don't get a chance to do that very much these days, in the city and with all the schedule, the pace of life. So that tells a really nice story. And you need to start telling your story as well. So here's what I want you to do. You wrote down 6 of your guest segments, right? Well, please write down 6 of the features of your hotel, all right? People stay here because, number 1, the beds are soft. People stay here because, number 2, we have great service, etc. Please write down 6 features. That's very, very easy. We have a nice balcony. We have a nice view. Very simple. Now tell a story about each point, and a nice trick is to use the word imagine. That helps you kick off a story. So the beds are soft. Imagine the best night's sleep you've ever had, right? We have great service. Imagine, quote, your guest telling you, we were treated like royalty. Write down 6 features and create 6 little stories from each one of those features. Just doing that will get your imagination turning. It'll start you thinking of nice headlines, nice subheads, nice pictures that you could take to illustrate those. So, the main point here is we've got to really think about why your guests are visiting your hotel in the first place, and then tell that story. They're not visiting your hotel so they can walk up the staircase. That is not the end goal. They're visiting your hotel to relax, to unwind, to laugh with their friends and family, to rekindle love, to get exercise, to refresh, to revive. That's the image that you need to show them. That's what you need to talk about. Here's another way to do that. Think of some party examples. Think of some parties that would speak to your guest segments. So the people that come to your hotel most often, are they the type that would like to go to an 80s night party? Or a Disneyland princess party, Arabian Nights party with mint tea and belly dancers? Like who are the types of people that come to your hotel? What would really interest them? Is it a Maine-inspired clam bake? A day at the spa party? Prom night? Invent your own superhero party? Hawaiian t-shirt party? Think of the party that would really hit them in a great way. If they're from the baby boomers, is it fall in love again party? The 1920s speakeasy. What would really get their imaginations spinning? And you can use that to do your social media marketing. Here's an example. It says, join the one that got away fish fry party this weekend. Biggest story wins, right? This would appeal to my grandpa. He would love that. Win an all-expense Montana fishing trip and a 6-pack of Pabst. So right there, we're telling stories that speak to our guest segment. We're making it fun. We're gamifying it by creating a party. So all of these things lead to engagement. And hey, this hotel offers fishing trips, so that's also a reason for people to come and actually book a stay at this hotel. So why is all this important? Smaller properties are paying higher commissions these days. The average commission for a larger property, 15.8%. For a smaller property, nearly 20%. So if you're not telling stories and you don't have the backing of a large institution, large company promoting you, you're losing 20% in commissions. Why not take that 20% just for one day and spend it shooting good photos that will help promote your hotel and capture people's imagination? That's what this is all about. So if you want more ideas like this, you can pick up my book, 300% More Direct Bookings in 30 Days, or you can visit me at moredirectbooking.com. We have a forum there, so you can ask questions. I can share ideas, and I have a lot more videos for you to see like this. I hope you're having a great day. Talk to you later.